here at Vantra on Oxford Street with Lenny Fung. Free from restaurant, dairy-free, sugar-free, wheat-free, but not free from taste. It's absolutely beautiful taste. One of my favourite restaurants in London. You're a groundbreaker and a pioneer. Tell me what inspired you to create this restaurant.
What inspired me is from a long time ago. Means 25 years ago, I started a vegan journey. I was suffer from all the non-free things. Means the hybridized wheat, sugar, white flour, frying, all kind of things. So I realized it's not just I was eating healthy as well, eating a lot of organic food, but it's not just what is the healthy thing you eat, but also what you don't eat as well.
What you don't eat.
Yeah.
You made the discovery of how it impacts and affects your health. I mean, can you just explain to us what wheat does to our bodies?
Oh, wheat. One of the problems to health is wheat, because it's nothing wrong with wheat. Something wrong with the wheat is not natural. So our body don't recognize
because of the genetic modification.
Genetic is hybridized. One step not as bad as genetic. So, but we want to, hopefully we can prevent going too further from hybridized unhealthy wheat and to unhealthy genetic food. Hybridized food is something like hybridized by human, being played around by human. That is not the natural wheat. We've been eating thousands of years, and so wheat is also one of the basic diet for many thousand years that keep us farming, building a country, and preventing wars or defending yourself, whatever, or even for destructing. Yeah, so it's been shown that wheat have a lot of power. Unfortunately, until 50 years ago, about 50 years ago, new science and trying to make better. Like there's a word in English: if you're not broken, don't try to fix it.
Right.
Yeah. If you try to fix it, it make it different. That not the body cannot recognize and it's not designed for what we eat, because we are come from nature, so we eat whatever naturally. Yeah?
So the types of foods that you create in the restaurant, which are delicious, by the way, because I've eaten here a few times. How would you say it impacts the health on the human system?
Yeah, how it impacts the health is we are what we eat and how we eat.
Right.
Not just what we eat. As I say, I've been vegan for 25 years. I thought I just eating healthy organic food and it will work. In the meantime, I eating organic, but it's not just organic, it's not just healthy food. But in the meantime, I eat a lot of unhealthy food like those wheat and sugar, white flour again. Even the healthy food, but in the wrong way. Let's say the quantity or the food, the way you combine the food, and also the way you prepare the food, and the way how you eat it. Are you natural? The food might be natural, but you might be unnatural because all your gun tensed up, your mind tensed up. It's not flow as a one, because food, how we eat, all has to be as a one. Whole organism, how work together, flowing together. When something is blocked, and we block the flow, and then we not make use of the food itself.
So you're healing people with food.
Yeah.
And you are a pioneer in that field.
One of the pioneers.
Yeah. What does the name Vantra mean?
Yeah. Vantra means a lot, from nothing to something, and I'm sure people heard about Tantra, Yantra, Mantra. Mantra is like for the vibration of the sound, the inner sound. Yantra is more of the picture, and picture is come from lights. Without light, you cannot see the picture. That is yantra, from the image, like geometry, sometimes inspiring picture to make you recognize the deep inside you. And also the deep inside you, there's a yantra, there's a lights within you. Yeah, so Tantra is more of experiencing acceptance, and most people are interested in Tantra because lately a lot of transfer sex and all this fashionable thing. Tantra is not just about sex; it's a pure experience. So you experience everything is the way how you do it. And we are Vantra. So people ask us, is there any link with Tantra, Vantra, Mantra? So yes, it's related. It's another
multi-leveled
culture.
meaning.
It's a progression from these three things that is not connected very well, and somehow that we like to bring it to, because the world changed and we lost the way how we eat, how we behave, how we eat selection, and how we prepare our food, how totally changed. So a new culture come out called Vantra, means the unity of the three things. So you have the inner lights united with the inner sounds, with the body experience, the spirit experience of the Tantra. And Mantra is to put into practice these three connections together. So, and in Sanskrit, Mantra means, one is illusion. When Buddha talk about Nivara, Nivara means new is like free from Van, Nirvana. Vana is illusion, or is a forest, is a dream. So Mantra exactly the same. It's Van, V-A-N, exactly the same writing, but we put it after Vantra. So
And
illusion
Vital?
free.
And Vital is that?
Vital is our another branch. We recently temporarily closed down.
Say again?
Temporarily closed down.
Ah, yes.
It was in
Because
Wardour
you were
Street.
in Wardour Street
Yeah,
and
we
you moved to
here.
Oxford Street.
We merged Vital and Mantra. So we're trying to, at the moment, merge it. Vital is start from V again. V is all to do with the vitality, veganism, and it's also V as Vita. It comes from Vita, life, and have the Tao of it. The Tao means the natural balance, which is in Taoism.
And
so
the
vitality,
natural balance is exactly what you're introducing into the
all
into the
connection,
food.
interconnect everything.
Right.
So it's vitality or life in balance. All vitality in Chinese means Vi is to maintain, to consist that balance. Yeah.
And what would be your message to people with regards to diet and nutrition?
Diet and nutrition. The most important is from inside out. Have to start from within first. Like 25 years ago, I have no idea what is veganism about. Just because my background has to be Taoism and Buddhism. That if you want to be spiritual, you want to be free, and our attitude has to be not cause any suffering to others.
Yes.
Therefore, other is not causing suffering to you. So what's go around, come around. So it's really very limited resources, very limited information. So in those days, and today I'm still a vegan, and there's a lot of try and error and new experience. And for the last 25 years, go through a lot of up and down. And now it's time that we promote veganism, because we have all the solid information, the know-how, and also the tasty food, the way we prepare into gourmet. So what is my advice is, like in those days, why today I'm still vegan, and many people gave up in the middle of the journey, because it's not start from between. First of all, you have to unconditional become a vegan. So the spiritual nutrition is the most important. Because one is spiritual nutrition means one, you become unconditioned, and there's no blockage. When there's no blockage, you receive energy from universe, so you become connected with the soul, connected with to the Mother Earth, connected to the heaven energy. So that give you energy or flow.
A
So
free
when
channel, a
Yeah,
clear
channel,
free
yeah.
channel to receive
Yeah,
universal
yeah.
and earth energy.
Yeah, and then the food energy is just like a car, it's just a fuel. So if the driver and the car is not in balance or not in a healthy state, so we have to fix the car and fix the driver first. Even though you have the best fuel, it's not going to work. So some people will play, oh, this fuel is not a healthy fuel. Means vegan is not healthy enough. This can give me enough energy.
So you give the body the right fuel, then it can be
The right body
a clear
alignment.
channel.
The right body alignment align with the driver. So the car and the driver become one. Then food is just the fuel.
That's
And
a
you
great
get the,
analogy.
Yeah, then you
Yeah.
get the best clean fuel rather than the petrol with kerosene or water, whatever.
Yeah.
That is not giving the best of the body performance. But start from within. Within there's many within. Yeah. Until there's no more layers of within, and that's you.
Right.
Yeah. So start from the soul level, the spirit level, know those emotional problems,
From the inside out.
issue of the mind, inside out also let go the impurities of the selfish impurity, the ego, not enough faith, fears of this or fears of that, because those give tension and not flow.
Conscious eating.
Conscious eating.
Conscious eating.
And then that's how, how the driver, how's the car. And then how you chew the food, the body, how you use your fuel. If you don't chew well, you're not going to get it. You're not going to absorb as much as you can. And how you eat, the state of mind as well. Just now it's internal, but also the mind is a part of our brain, is the organ. So the mind, how you eat it, with peace and with compassion, with gratefulness, and also how you prepare the food.
And what is the system that you use when you're preparing the food? How is it prepared?
We use a system for as healthy as possible, for optimum health and nutrition, which means raw food, the no system is the best system. That the human not doing anything to it. So from wild food to organic, biodynamic food, to organic food, to natural food, and stop. No, don't go further to GM food or any chemical food. So it's not about what we do, but what we don't do.
Right.
What we don't eat.
So keeping it really simple,
that's
and fresh and organic and vital.
Yeah. And that's the
and
how you prepare it.
Yeah.
So you don't fry it, you don't overcook it. So what we do in Vantra is we do raw food, and then we have a transition raw food. Transition raw food, I call it recreation food, which is low dehydrated food, but not the very best. The best is the living food. That means it's still alive,
full of nutrients,
the high water content, rehydrating, and you eat it from there. So as minimum disturbed by the human activities at all.
Right.
And from there, then you eat dehydrated food. If you want to make it interesting to draw people in, like pizza, dehydrating, it's like go back to the way of nature, like the sun, the heat of the sun, the wind blowing. So make the vegetable go crispy, make it a bit warm, make the pizza more like a dough. That side is the transition to raw food, and then we have steam food. Stage by stage. Steam food we don't fry, so we steam only. After steam food, we don't actually. In fact, raw, dehydrating, or steam.
Right.
Or fermentation.
If you haven't experienced Vantra on Oxford Street, then I urge you to try it. Lenny, thank you very much for spending the time with us. Thank you. Thank you to Brian Wood for filming.